Which political party in India do you dislike the most and why? Asked Sujoy to his 16-year-old son Aryan, who is gradually showing interest in political and social affairs. Replied the son, Dad, I hate the Bharatiya Janata Party the most out of all because the party intrudes religion in politics and has successfully managed to ruin the secular fabric of India. Religion and politics must be kept apart. Including religion in politics is the only hindrance towards the development of this nation. Look at America. We must learn from them. Through the answers of his son, Sujoy could easily figure out that his son is exposed to the views of the ecosystem, which caters to half-baked truths and peddles them in their opinion pieces, YouTube videos, propaganda books, etc. The fact is, all political parties in India share the blame equally for engaging in identity politics based on religion, caste, creed, etc. However, the opposition and its supporting ecosystem often try to single out the BJP, accusing it of communalizing politics. While parroting their accusations, they often cite the example of the US and other Western countries, hailing them as the holy grail of polity and praising them for keeping their political discourse devoid of religiosity. However, this selective outcry is based on half-baked truths. Hello and welcome to Think for India. I'm your host Paresh Gupta. Let's begin. Committed to offering Aryan a clearer, more comprehensive view of reality, Sujoy resolved to personally guide him towards a clear understanding free from the distortions of half-truths. The lesson Sujoy gave his son is a must for many in India who got them somewhere vulnerable to the propaganda of the ecosystem. One can easily notice thousands of tweets and plenty of articles and videos that were floating at the time of the Indian election, causing a brouhaha over the Indian politicians visiting temples, accusing them of using religion as a means to pull votes and destroying the secular fabric of this country. The sight of India's Prime Minister Narendra Modi visiting temples and Yogi Adityanath wearing his saffron robe with pride stirs such deep discomfort in some that they resort to hurling offensive labels at them. Digesting the Bhumi Pujan and Pran Pratishtha of Ram Janmabhoomi, which the Hindu society managed to get back with immeasurable sacrifices, too got a bit tough for the entire ecosystem. Recently, on the 20th of October, the Chief Justice of India, while addressing the residents of Kanesar village in Maharashtra, revealed that he sought divine guidance for a resolution during the Ram Janmabhoomi dispute for a resolution. This triggered the entropy of a particular ecosystem. Many took to social media with fiery indignation to criticize CJI D.Y. Chandrachud for seeking divine guidance, questioning his past judgments and attempting to link him to the Sangh Paribar. Some labelled him spineless for practicing his faith, while articles and videos emerged challenging the integrity of the Ayodhya verdict. A few, like Samajwadi Party leader Ram Gopal Yadav, even resorted to vile abuse against the Chief Justice of India. Hindus in high offices are often attacked for practicing their faith, and the political party that faces the heat of accusations from the lobby for blending religion in politics is the BJP. We often see the lobby looking down upon Indian politics and asking us to learn from America. America's development is also credited with the kind of elections they hold that do not indulge in religion. But is the lobby paying attention to the campaign rallies and election narratives that are floating in the United States presidential elections? Jesus Christ and Christianity have always been at the forefront of American presidential elections. Both sides of the political spectrum have employed the strategy of invoking Jesus Christ and Christian values to appeal to the majority Christian population. Even in the 2024 presidential elections, both candidates are actively incorporating Christian themes into their election campaigns, regularly mentioning Jesus Christ and underscoring their Christian beliefs during rallies. US politicians are not just making faith a focal point of their political messaging, they are also leveraging social media to disseminate their beliefs to a wider audience. During a political campaign in Georgia, Vice President and presidential candidate from Democratic Party Kamala Harris, while attending the crowd at a New Birth Missionary Baptist Church, used the word faith 16 times in her 14 minutes address to sway the majority of Christian voters. Donald Trump, the presidential candidate from the Republican Party too, at Christian Chapel in Zebulon, positioned himself as a defender of Christian values, framing issues like immigration, religious freedom, and opposition to abortion as key campaign themes. The unsuccessful campaign and the subsequent withdrawal of Indian-American entrepreneur Vivek Ramaswamy from the 2024 presidential race following a fourth place finish in the Republican Iowa caucuses highlight the significant role religion plays in American elections. Despite being a more talented and suitable choice for the vice presidential slot, Ramaswamy was overlooked in favor of J.D. Vance, a Christian candidate. Vivek Ramaswamy also had to undergo many instances of racism for being a Hindu. He was often subjected to racial and religious scrutiny. During a CNN town hall, he confronted questions about his Hindu identity and its perceived incompatibility with the values of the US founding fathers. At a Turning Point USA event, an audience member accused him of misleadingly equating Hinduism with Christianity, labeling Hinduism a wicked pagan religion. Additionally, in a podcast with Ann Coulter, Ramaswamy had to face blatant racism when she stated she would not vote for him solely because he is Indian. Nonetheless, both Republican and Democratic parties intrude on Christianity to appease the majority community and widen their vote bank. Slogans like Christ is King and Jesus is Lord echo throughout the election campaigns, highlighting how faith serves as a fundamental basis for the American electoral process. Indians need to look to the United States for guidance on the factors that should influence their voting decisions. Religion is a crucial aspect for an individual's life. For the Muslim community, religion has historically played a significant role in their voting choices. And similarly, Christians and followers of other faiths often consider their religious belief when casting their ballots. So why should not Hindus in India vote based on their religion, especially when their religious sites and way of life are constantly being attacked?